Hi there, Ronnie here, coming at you with a video. On Saturday, I finished a little bit of fun work helping to play test an upcoming game. Becky Rose of Pair of Geeks 2 has written this wonderful computer game called Prizefighter, which is used for Con Plus, and it's essentially it's a battle royale in a coliseum, but also incorporating fantasy elements. So it's not just sort of Romans. And she is now looking to write a tabletop version of the game. Now, the game has been used so far to help raise funds through Con Plus for the Butterfly Project, and it's used to determine who wins some of the prizes. In fact, who wins all the prizes during the Con Plus 24-hour marathon. And also you can play or take part in Prizefighter every Thursday night on Twitch. I will leave description links below for the Twitch and for the Butterfly Project, for Complus's site, so you can look at the Butterfly Project. And if you haven't done so already, and you feel, and having read, you feel this is a good thing to do, then please do think about a donation. So I want to break this down into what I thought of the system as is, and sort of general thoughts. I like the system. We were primarily, over the 3 sessions, or sort of 2.5 after character creation, we were primarily dealing with the combat system and really playtesting that and tweaking it. So essentially your attack score is a die type, as is your defense. Combat is an opposed roll. If the attacker gets higher, they'll score a wound. If the defender is higher, then they've successfully defended the attack. Damage is one of the things I really like. Rather than rolling damage is a set amount for the weapon you have, plus the excess on the roll. What I mean by that is, if you are the attacker and you roll 15 and the defender rolls 10, and you're using a weapon with a damage of 3, you would score 8 points of damage. You would get the 3 for the weapon and 5 more because you get 5 more than the defender. I like this system. I like the fact that you don't have to roll. I am up for any system that you don't have to roll. You don't have to do a damage roll, so that combat is quicker. Combat is the bane of my existence as far as I'm concerned. But I like it. Now, people might argue that it there's that eternal thing about where do you go between having a fun game that is sort of high action and a simulation. And I think at the moment it's heading more towards a sort of fun game rather than simulation. And I don't have a problem with that at all. I think that's fine. Because you're in a very specific environment where a lot of the tactics that you would normally associate with a fantasy game really won't come into play because you're in a very focused and controlled environment. You know, the chances are you're never going to backstab anyone in that game, ever. So I like the system. I like the way it plays. I think it works. We didn't really have skills or anything because, as I say, we were dealing primarily with the combat system. In terms of the scenario, usually a GM will write a scenario and the rules are there to help sort of regulate what players can do and can't do and all the rest of it. In this case, the scenario was there to test the rules. So there was a lot of combat, which is fine. And the role-playing side really was us having fun. I was playing a Pict. Yes, I know, a Scots person playing a Pict. But anyway, playing the Pict, and I decided to just have fun because we were just having fun with it. Because the point of it wasn't the role-playing side so much. It was testing the mechanics. I decided to have some fun. I decided that my Pict was more of a thespian than a warrior. So when he was in the Ludus, back at the training school, he was very soft-spoken and kind of posh and well-educated and exuberant and so on. But when he went into the Colosseum, I decided he was kind of like one of those WWE wrestlers who are really nice people when they're not on camera, but once they're on camera in the ring, they become a character. So I was, soft-spoken in the Ludus, and once I get into the Colosseum, I changed my voice, and I was like this, and about it, and come on, and loud and brash, and sort of all the rest of it. And I loved doing that. I was having a ball with it. It was good fun, and myself and Phil and Jason, who were playtesting it, we were all having fun. And but what was happening was we were having fun, and then the session would end, and once the live stream stopped, I guess the real work started, in so much as we would give feedback, which was really the important bit. It was looking at the rules, testing it, seeing how it went, and offering our views, our comments, any ideas that we have, what we think worked, what we think didn't work. Slowly helping to tweak things. And it's by no means a finished product. I mean, I think Becky was already saying we're going to go back to it at some point. Because I wouldn't even say it was beta testing. It was kind of first little bit. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed being part of that process, and as silly and over the top as we were being in front of camera, the serious stuff was happening off camera, and I really liked that. It was good to be part of that process, and I was, quite frankly, I was honoured to be asked. To be part of that. It was nice. So yeah, that's what I've been doing last few weeks. We are playing Call of Cthulhu tonight with massive Neolithite. this could be a hell of a session tonight. But I'm looking forward to that. And there's new stuff coming, obviously. Phil's going to be doing a game set in the Dune universe, which means I've got to watch Dune, because I don't know the Dune universe at all, really. So I'm going to watch the film. I think it's on Amazon, so I'm going to watch the film, and so I've got some idea what the hell I'm doing. So character creation for that is on Saturday. Looking forward to it. Should be good. But yeah, that's me. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll be back soon with another video.